Hey, y'all. It's your
Hey,
girl, Venice. If you guys are new, this is Young Folks Business. I am Venice, and this
Big
is...
Fred, Big Fred, not the little. Wait, hold on. Big Fred, not the little.
Y'all, he been in the gym, y'all. He just want to show his muscles off because he been in the gym, y'all. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. And today's episode is going to be about stupid shit. Stupid shit we realized as a kid that we remember now. Like, I feel like we've all been kids and
Mm-hmm.
just realized the dumbest shit growing up, or had we've been through experiences that were like, oh, okay, just eye awakening. And now you look back on it like, yeah, I was dumb as fuck. We've all been there. So
Absolutely.
that's what we're going to be talking about today. Um, yeah, I was just, you guys, we listen and we don't judge. Okay? We're going to start off
um,
like that.
I'm gonna start simple. I'll start basic because it was not really.
Okay.
It was okay. So when I was younger, we're gonna talk since it's around that season, Christmas time. We're gonna talk about like when I was younger. My mom used to like because I thought Santa was real and all that other good shit. So I would every year make cookies and milk every fucking year. And I would and I used to sometimes try to stay up and stay awake, like, cause I wanted to see him one time, thinking the nigga, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try to catch him and stay up and act fake sleep and shit. Never could, never did. And then when I finally got old enough and my mom expressed to me that she was Santa, I started thinking about all them years that I made cookies and milk and think about who the fuck was eating them. I talked to her one time. I'm like, so what happened? She was like, oh yeah, that was me. One year you burnt them fucking cookies. They was way too hard. And then she was like, and then I remember how the fuck I used to wake up. It used to be crumbs. It used to be like a couple droplets left of milk in the glass. Like it used to.
That is so sweet though. We never baked cookies for Santa. I don't feel like, honestly, I think I believed in the tooth fairy more than I did for Santa. Like, no, for real. Like,
I got one for that too. Go ahead.
I didn't. I don't know. Like, I kind of thought. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't know if somebody told me this story. I don't know. I used to think this for a long time as a kid. Like, I thought Santa died. Like, for a long time I thought like he just was just deceased. Like, I thought somebody told me this. I don't remember who. So when somebody in my family told me this, it was probably one of my aunties or my uncles. It was one of them because my mom had me when she was young, so her younger siblings were younger, so we were all growing up together in a sense. So one of them probably told me this, but I was told that Santa had fell off his sleigh while he was delivering presents and he died. So I just figured that he was just, and I knew for a while that it was my parents. I just thought Santa just OD'd one day and that was just that. But no, I definitely used to believe in a tooth fairy though, like heavily though. I used to be thinking, and now to think about it as a kid, I feel like all kids are heavy sleepers because even if we try to stay up or think we're gonna stay up, we always end up falling asleep. And I used to remember, like, I used to just be pressed, like, how do this bitch keep getting this fucking tooth from under my pillow and I don't wake up? Like, every time I would be dumbfounded because there's no way she got my tooth and left some money under here. I would be dumbfounded. Like, I was like, ain't no way, yo. Ain't no way.
So one time, mind you, I was like probably 13, 12 around that time. My teeth have always been fucked up, one thing. And
You're annoying, yo.
always, I swear. And I got to a point where I was old enough to where I was supposed to have my adult teeth, and I didn't. I still had my baby teeth all in the front, but I had my adult teeth in the back of my baby teeth, like double jolt. I had both. I had two sets of fucking teeth, and I had to go to the dentist, and they had to take my shit out one by one by one. So I left the motherfucking dentist feeling like a millionaire. I'm like, oh yes, I'm about to put every motherfucking night. I'm putting some money. I'm putting this tooth under my pillow every motherfucking. I put one tooth, and then I had a case of teeth. I had a case. About the dentist gave me a case of my motherfucking teeth. Nigga, I tell you that fucking teeth, that box of teeth disappeared. Never seen that bitch again. Years later, I talked to my mama. I'm like, what happened? And she was like, oh, I threw them shits away. You wasn't about to go there.
Man.
She was like, you not about to get that money out of me. I'm like, wow. And when I tell you, nigga, I flipped my room upside down trying to find them motherfucking teeth. Didn't find shit. I was hurt.
Not I was hurt. My
I
family
was hurt, nigga.
was in
I wanted
distress.
some money. And then you know how much pain I went through to rip all the motherfucking baby teeth out? Like,
Man, it's all right. We gonna get you that money back.
oh
We gonna
God.
get it back in blood.
What
But
else? What was the topic? Stupid shit that we was told as a kid?
I feel like told that we did or that we realized. I remember I was telling Fred that when I was younger, I was like, this is way in elementary school. Like I feel like I always remember stuff that was kind of like eye opening for me as a kid. Like it it was me and my mom, and I remember one morning she was getting me up to go to school, and she got me up and she got me dressed and everything and brushed my teeth and all the other good stuff. And then I was sitting on the couch waiting for us to go, and I'm looking outside the window and it's like still dark outside. Like it's still dark. And I'm like, why am I getting up if it's still nighttime? And she had to explain to me like, no, just because the sun's not up yet don't mean it's nighttime. Like it's still morning. The sun just didn't wake up yet. So I was like, oh, okay. And then sure enough, like by the time I finished eating breakfast and I got to school, the sun started coming up. And I'm like, oh, it is actually morning. Cause I was like finna be like, yo, like I could still sleep a few more hours. Like, what am I up so early for? It's still nighttime. For real.
Um, what else? What was some stupid shit that I was told? I thought I got told a lot of stupid shit. Oh, my uncle. I know he done told me a lot of stupid shit. What did he say? Um,
Well, why you thinking about that? I feel like another lie that our parents always told us, and still to this day, like me and my mama gotta throw hands. Like we gotta sit down and throw hands. Cause every birthday, let me hold your money for you. I'll hold it for you. Where all that money go? I'm
oh
telling
God.
you, I used to get bands on my birthday. Do y'all hear me? I used to get wrapped. I'm talking about shirt full of dollars. Let me hold that for you. I felt like I was what's his name from Friday? Cause she was Debo. Run me that chain, run me that bike. And it's like,
Oh God. And what you gonna do? Exactly. Yeah.
I felt just like when he came to get his bike back. He like, Debo, I need my bike back. My dad tripping, but I know you just borrowing it. What bike? I'm telling y'all that money, y'all. We still gotta run hands because I'm about $200 down, probably more.
Um, I'm trying to think. Yeah, this is a different topic. I gotta remember. I know you probably done told me some stupid shit before. Let me think.
And now let me think.
Yeah, you
Or
probably
another
definitely.
one I was talking to Fred about is that I realized that a lot of kids used to think that chocolate milk came from brown cows. I never
Oh,
thought that. I never thought that because growing up we used to have that little strawberry or chocolate kit or powder that you would just scoop out with the little bunny on it. I can't remember his name, but you would scoop out and
Nesquik.
yeah, you would put it in the milk and I would mix it myself. So I never thought that brown milk came from brown cows. I just figured that it just came pre-mixed already. If I'm getting a gallon of chocolate milk, I guess people ain't have to go through the mixing struggles like we did.
One thing that me and Venice, or that she always had, we always have the debate about stupid. I would say stupid shit. Um, which, yeah, I mean, maybe that's just from a man's perspective. We be debating.
Go ahead. You skipped out for a second. We were debating about what?
Oh, it had cut off. Hold on, but it just restarted with time. Hold on. 1 second, guys. Technical difficulties. Hold on. Oh, fuck.
Oh, the timer's still going for me. I can hear you.
Okay. I hope that didn't fuck anything up. Fuck. I never receive phone calls. Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah, but
We debating.
we were debating about these females and their cycles. That shit, cause my mom is one who really gets so hot and heated when she has hers, and I used to be like, "You are 30 something years old. Why the hell is something that you've been dealing with for probably 20 years, 25 years tops? Why the hell is it still affecting you? When you acting like it's so much pain, like you're not used to this pain by now?" And Venice will argue me the fuck down, like you never get used to
Because
it.
you're not a woman. You're not a female. You don't understand the pain. You don't understand the agony. That's kind of saying like, oh, you got shot before. So if I shoot you again, you should be used to the pain. How so? How so? How did you figure that? Because it's not gonna change anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, it's happened over and over again, so I should be used to it. No, no, that's like me. I could. You done probably banged your damn ankle on the damn scooter, stumped your damn toe on the edge of the bed, squished your fingers plenty of times in your life. So why you ain't used to it, Fred?
um, it's not like
You bite your tongue. I don't know how many times in your life. Why you not used to it? Your tongue should be immune.
it's pain that comes and goes. It's not, but y'all act like that.
So so
Y'all
so
act
does
like
a
that
so
pain
does a
is like.
cycle.
Ooh.
So does a cycle. So does a
I mean,
cycle because
like
it
come and
comes.
go as like 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds of pain, then that shit calm down. Y'all act like, "Ooh, I can't move."
So just like you said, it comes and it goes. That's like me stubbing my toe. I'm like, oh shit, that hurt. Okay, I'm cool, and I go stub it again, and then again, and then again. My only difference is it's on your insides. It's your intestines. They're suffocating. That's what's happening. Is the inside of them bitches are being suffocated. There's no oxygen in the cooter, Frederick. Do you hear me? There's no oxygen, so your body's muscles are just aching, and they're just trying to get some oxygen. They're detoxing.
So
They're letting
why?
out
So
all of
why?
those.
Oh wait. So as a woman, why does that affect y'all mood? Like I be wondering, like why are y'all so vicious and angry at us?
Because there's hormones that come into that. There's hormones that also play with that. I feel like realistically, also a lot of times there was something I heard probably like last year that was pretty interesting. I don't know how true it is, but it made sense to me. They were saying that a lot of times when a female has a partner, has a spouse, and her cycle comes, she'll find herself more irritated with that person or upset with them because realistically, her hormones and her body is upset that they didn't get her pregnant because that's what a period is. The period is shedding, what I mean, old cells to rebuild new ones because that's how babies are made. That's the whole purpose of it is new cells so the whole eggs and also the extra, what I mean, stuff that I didn't ask for and I really don't need them. But yeah. So we go through different things because we have hormones that also play into that and pain that also plays into that. So no matter how long we have it, it's never something we're gonna get used to. So when you get used to biting your tongue and stubbing your toe, then maybe we could talk. But baby, And what's funny is I have another like story. As a kid, I knew what a period was before I had a period, but I didn't know too much about it. If that makes sense, like I knew like a woman bled, like I knew that, but when I had first had my period, I was very young. Like I was 8 when I had my period. When I started my period, I was probably about to turn 9 or something. But I remember earlier that day, I went to the bathroom and I wiped myself, and the tissue. I only had to pee. I ain't poop. I only had to pee, and I had wiped myself, and it was like a little red. And I'm like, is this my period? Like I'm like, I didn't know. So I went and asked my aunt. And I feel like any mother, sister, auntie, whoever, even father as well. Like I feel like a period for a child is also a sure sign that they're growing up. So I went to my aunt. I'm like, I'm like, I think I started my period. She's like, no, you didn't start your period. That's just shit. That's just shit. She's like, that's just shit. I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm trying to tell her, like, I didn't poop. She's like, no, just no. It was a no out the gate. Like, it just wasn't possible. I'm like, okay. So then I went on about my day. Yo, I swear to God, I went on about my day because this shit was embarrassing. I went on about my day, the whole day. I swear, I think that same day we had like a family function or something because it was mad people at the house when I ended up telling my mom because I went to the bathroom later that day and my drawers was full of blood. I was about full of motherfucking blood. So I'm like, I knew I started my motherfucking period. That wasn't no damn shit. So I went in there. I went in there and got my mom. I got my mom and I'm trying to whisper to her. I'm like, Mom, I started my period. She like, you what? I'm like, oh my God, yo. I'm like, come on. I'm trying to tell her ass, come on. So then she was acting like she was mad at me at first, like, what the hell you want me to do? So we go in the bathroom and she realized like I really did start my period. And why the fuck is her and all 9, 12 of my aunties and my damn grandma in the bathroom? Yo, this is like embarrassing enough. And y'all all in the damn bathroom. Oh my God. What the fuck we gonna do about this? What you mean? Oh my God. Like, what do I do? Like, help me. That's what I'm trying to get to. But I ended up taking a shower and then my mom showed me how to use a pad and everything. And then yeah, that was my awakening into puberty. Hey guys. I'm telling you, that shit was embarrassing. I saw all the motherfuckers in the bathroom. I'm like, damn.
1 second.
Anyways, I feel like all of us as kids, like we all had our little crazy experiences and stuff we had to realize the hard way. I feel like also another thing.
Nothing. Going there with that. I'm about to finish them. Hey y'all.
You about to finish up what, baby? We still got how many episodes?
That's what I meant. I know what I said. Shut up.
Anyways, um, I feel like another thing also as a kid was like, I remember I used to write my name in like all uppercase letters when I was little, and my mom used to get like these little glow in the dark letters. So my name was written in glow in the dark, but they were all capital letters. So I just thought that's how you spell my name. And I remember one time she wrote my name the right way with the capital V and then all the other letters lowercase. I'm like, that ain't my damn name. That is not my name. She go, yes, it is. I'm like, that's not my name. That's not. So I rewrote it for her because she didn't know what I was talking about. Because I was so used to seeing my name in bigger letters, like I was like, that's not my name. And I realized it was. Those were just lowercase letters that we use in real life. You don't write everything in uppercase letters. So then she had me sit down and I had to, write the big letters and the lowercase letters. And I wrote like damn near 3 fucking pages of that shit. And then, that's how I knew what lowercase letters were. I mean, I knew what they were, but I just didn't think that's how you wrote my name. I'm like, that ain't my name.
I would say like some stupid shit that which happened recently with my mom when before I moved to Texas. She was just saying a bunch of so much. Oh yeah, look at this. She was showing me videos. Texas got bad tornadoes and they got you. What happens if you get shot or something out there because they're racist and this? I'm like, Mom, relax. Like, I ain't gonna be the first African American man going to Texas, and I ain't gonna be the last one. I'll be fine. I mind my business, and I'll keep pushing. What else? Yeah, this is a tough topic. I don't think the people around me say a lot of stupid shit. Like
What did you realize as a kid that might have been slow, or like what was shit that you did as a kid that was like, oh damn, like that was stupid. I remember one time where I I didn't want to get up early for school the next day, and I think the next day was like picture day or something. So I had put on my outfit that I was gonna wear the next day, and I went to sleep. And then I woke up. I woke up the same day, but I'm thinking it's the next day. And I woke up the same day, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go to school. I'm
Uh-uh.
telling my mom I'm ready to go to school. They like, girl, you already went to school today. And mind you, I wasn't allowed to take naps. Like after a certain age, I wasn't allowed to take naps because I would have stayed up all night. So I wasn't allowed to go to sleep. So I couldn't tell her that I had fallen asleep or that I was asleep because then I was gonna get in trouble. But I was really so lost. I'm like, what you mean? Like we finna miss picture day? Like I ain't get all dolled up for nothing. I'm ready to go. And she like, girl, you already went to school. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Right. I'm just tripping. My bad.
No, for real.
Yeah.
So you can't think of nothing.
Did my dad ever tell me anything stupid? He used to just say, get a wife, get a good job, and live life. That's it. Hmm. That's not stupid. I'm gonna
You, what did you realize growing up as a kid, or what was stuff that you did as a kid that was just slow? Like now you realize it was just slow.
um, wipe out the microwave. I feel like that was like growing up. I feel like it was slow. It's sometimes it tends to still be slow because ain't no damn mice or roaches or nothing really getting in there. So it's like cleaning. But it's
Yes, they can. Yes, they
how
can.
how.
Just like there's vents on the side or the back of the microwave, baby. If there's a crack, there's a crevice. They're gonna find a way. They're going to find a goddamn way. Or what's like some crazy experiences he went through as a kid? I remember.
Oh, this no, we can now relax the conversation.
Okay, one I'm gonna do one first. I
Okay.
remember for my birthday when I was younger. My birthday's in June, so both our birthdays are in June. But growing up, since my birthday was in June, 9 times out of 10 I was gonna have a pool party.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how the summer was. It was hot, and I was always gonna have a pool party. So prior to, they would buy me all the like the juices, the hot dogs, the hamburgers, the buns, everything. They would buy it prior to, so then the day of my birthday, we would just go to wherever pavilion my mom and my grandma rented out, and everybody would meet us there, and that's where we would go. And one day, I guess my grandma kind of packed the car a little bit the night before, like the hot dog buns and the juices were in the trunk and stuff, and she left like a crack, maybe like this big in one of the back. I promise y'all, it wasn't like she left the window crack down in the back seat a little bit. And I guess the squirrel smelt the bread
Mm-hmm.
and it squeezed itself through the window, and it was in the back seat eating the burger buns, like it was eating the bread. And I remember the morning of my birthday, my grandma went out. This is when we had our other dog, and she was walking him, and she was finna get ready to get in the car, but I was watching her. I was sitting in the back there, I'm watching her, and I'm like, if our dog is right there, what the hell is in the car jumping around? Like, I'm seeing it through the trunk, just bouncing the fuck around in the damn car. I'm like, what is that? So my grandma finna go to the door. I'm like, I start yelling. I'm like, it's something in the car. It's something in the car. So she's right there by the door, like she was finna open it. And she look and she see it, and she like, oh, it's a squirrel. It's a squirrel. So my grandma run to the door over there with us, and she bring the dog back for her. And me and my brother trying to figure out how we finna help my grandma get this squirrel out of her car. So my grandma hit the car alarm thinking that it was gonna run back out the window. Y'all, that damn squirrel went fucking berserk. When she hit that damn car alarm, we thought that bitch was bouncing off the glass before that bitch went dumb. And I'm telling her, like, it's gonna kill itself trying to hit that damn glass so hard. So I'm like, all right, all right, all right. I think I grabbed like a big ass cardboard box that was getting thrown away from whatever they bought the day before. And I ran and swung the damn door open. I had the cardboard boxes as shield. I swung the door open and I ran back to the door, and then the squirrel ran out. And we had went to inspect the car. It was like little squirrel pellets and shit in the back seat. The motherfucking squirrel had scratched up the doors in the car. It was blood in there. I don't know what the hell that squirrel. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Right. Um. Another one for me was okay. Another that's the
I'll
thumbnail right
wait.
there. That's the thumbnail right there.
I'll wait.
But another one for me, I feel like okay. So one thing about me, when something is funny, something is funny. And bitch, I'ma laugh. That's one thing I'm gonna do. I'ma laugh. So I remember I was in the car with my auntie and my cousins. And I was like probably like 10 or something, and we in New York at this time, and it's like hard to find parking. When we went to the supermarket, and it's hard to find parking. So we get to the fucking parking lot, and my aunt sees a fucking parking lot she's about to get because somebody's coming out. She's coming out, and as soon as she comes out, some lady comes from this way, boom, go right into that motherfucking parking lot. My auntie was like, "Now she's a real bitch." Mind you, my auntie never curses. So when she did that, nigga, I could not stop laughing. When I tell you, nigga, I laugh in the car, I laugh walking into the store, I laugh in the store. It got to a point my auntie was like, "Get the hell away from me." She was like, "Go." She was like, "When you done, I was like, okay. I walked away laughing still. I came back laughing. This shit was hilarious because I don't know. It's something about curse words. Like when I hear them, especially how you say them, that shit will have me on the floor, especially as a kid. That's why my mom used to get mad at me. That's why I used to get a lot of ass whippings because my mom used to think I was laughing at her. But I'm like, stop. Like, I dead ass used to tell my mom as a kid, like, stop cursing. Like, stop cursing or I'm going to laugh. Because she's like, so you think I'm funny? You laughing in my face? And I'm like, no, you're cursing and it's making me laugh. And I'm trying to, she never understood when I told her that. She thought I was fucking playing, but I was dead ass serious. And I used to get a lot, and I got a lot of ass whippings because I was laughing in her face. And that was one of the funny times, but that was a weak one. Another crazy ass moment in my life was when these kids was picking on me in school. And around this time in my life, I had to calm the fuck down because I was a real hothead when I was younger, and I had to calm the fuck down because I didn't want to get suspended or get in trouble because getting suspended and in trouble meant more ass whippings. So I'm like, I'm not about to do that. So these kids was fucking with me, picking with me, and I kept expressing it to teachers, but they kept like sweeping that shit under the rug. So I went home and told my mama, and my mom's like, you know what, I'm going to come up to the school with you, and we're going to go talk to these kids. Well, not the kids, talk to a teacher. So I'm like, okay. So we pull up to the school, and mind you, my mom get all suited and booted. She got the knee-high boots with the matching jacket, and she trying to look not just freshly flat her hair and shit. So we get there, and the school bus that the boys was on that same bus. And I'm like, there go the boy right there. She like, where? I'm like, there. I'm a pointer. I'm like, there. And she's like, don't point. And the boy, he saw me point. And she was like, what's his name? I'm like, his name is Lewis. And he heard me say his name. He's like, don't say my name. And then my mom decides, we're going to go talk to the kids directly. So we go to the cafeteria. And the motherfucker, she goes talk to the kid. She's like, so what's the problem? Blah, 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 blah. And the dude had a big brother, so she's talking to the big brother. And I'm standing right next to her. And the little brother who was fucking with me comes from behind a wall and throws them little cartons of chocolate milk on my mama. Nigga, I took flight and was on his motherfucking ass like white on rice. Nigga, so we fighting. My mom grabs me, throws me off of him, and start punching the kid her motherfucking self. When I, when I'm like,
Hell no.
that was some shit. That was some different type of shit. So we
Oh.
all in there just brawling. Mind you, I didn't even peep. When the kid threw the milk, she punched the big brother in the face. So it was just a lot going on. She getting carried out the motherfucking cafeteria by security. Me and her, like, it was a bad play. Then we get to the principal's office. This how the principal was. Hold on. So the motherfuckers watching. This how she was. Miss Chase. Miss Chase, mind you, because my mom's sitting there, she out of breath. My mom, and the lady just looking at her like, you really were just fighting these kids? Like, look, so long story short, I wound up getting expelled. My mom was about to go to jail, but luckily it's Cleveland, so they had fucked up cameras, so they didn't see shit. So did nothing really happen, and the people, and yeah, I got expelled from that. Was my first school I ever got expelled from.
Yo, one thing is I love my mama. She a funny motherfucker, man. She a funny motherfucker. Cause I be trying
Take
to
who the
tell
fuck
Fred,
does
like,
that?
no, it's not who does that. That's why I always say I cannot be no teacher. If I'm a teacher, I'm teaching kindergarten kids, kids under the age of 6. Cause realistically, it ain't too much they can do under 6. Like that, they parent can't do at home. Like, yeah, y'all might throw stuff, whatever. Like, I feel like at that age, I can handle y'all to a certain extent. Like, there's not too much that you could do that'll get me hot. I don't think like maybe these kids now. I don't know, but I cannot be no teacher. You're not finna talk to me crazy. You're not finna play with me because I'd have been up went upside your goddamn head. I'm telling you. I don't understand. Like, I give kudos to people that are teachers because some of these kids are ruthless.
Oh
These
yes.
kids are ruthless.
They
I'm
calling
telling you,
they
I
calling you
cannot.
bitch. They calling you bitches. They calling you hoes. They calling you everything under the. They don't give a fuck no more because they like, what you gonna do to
I
him?
I've been seeing videos of teachers that been fighting kids, and everybody be like, "Oh, the teacher was so wrong." This and the third. If as long as that teacher didn't swing first, I don't hear the issue. I don't see the problem because obviously you ain't whooping your child ass if your child thought it was okay to put their hands on you.
It depends
That's
on how
where the
you look
problem
at it
occurs.
because I feel like even if you get hit, I feel like you are taught to handle these things. Plus, you're still dealing with a minor. I feel like that's what the people are trying to
And
say.
that's I'm gonna whoop your ass because you trying to be grown, and I'm gonna show you that you're a kid still. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bend you over my knee, and I'm gonna beat your ass in front of your classmates. Call it what it is. I'm not gonna punch no kid. I'm not doing all that. Unless you a boy. Oh yeah, baby. I'm gonna show you it get real wicked in this classroom. Fuck fuck you talk about. I'm not going for none of that. Cause I understand that yes, as a teacher, as an adult, you should have self control. I'm gonna have plenty of motherfucking self control. But if you think your young stupid ass gonna get up and put your hands on me, and I'm gonna just stand here and wait for security to come get you. And until they come get you, I'm gonna put you in your motherfucking place because you acting real out of pocket, and I'm finna put you back in that motherfucker.
I'm telling you, nigga. That's why, yeah, that's not a career for me because you're not about to disrespect. Like, I watched my high school teachers. I give kudos because there was a couple when they was mad disrespectful and, nigga, please. I used to
And
be.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like also talk. Like, yeah, I can eat a kid up all day, but I'm talking about for these videos I've been seeing and stuff of students thinking they could put their hands on a teacher and then be surprised when the teacher fight back. What you looking surprised for, baby? What you looking confused for? Now you getting your ass whooped because you was trying to be raw. And 9 times out of 10, it be like that. You're trying to be tough in front of your classmates. You're trying to be cool. And now you just got beat the fuck out by Mr. Brown, yo. And they finna be talking about that shit all year. Yeah, Mr. Brown lost his job, but now you finna be the laughing stock because he beat the fuck out of you.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you, Mr. Brown might have lost his job, but guess what? You finna be the laughing stock because they're gonna have the video. They're gonna keep talking about it. Anybody that shares the video is gonna get expelled. They're still gonna share that
Oh,
shit.
God.
It's like there was no point in you even doing that to yourself. Like that's kind of how I also feel as far as like I also don't like men and women to fight because 9 times out of 10 is gonna be an unfair fight. But that's also how I feel with adults and kids off rip. Like really, there was no point in you hitting that man. There was no point in you kicking your teacher or doing whatever little shit. There was no point in you doing that. Like, there was no point. Baby, you
Right.
wasn't finna win that.
Well, I can talk about this for days. Another crazy would be I'll think about something with me and you. What happened crazy with us? We would Venice, stupid ass, almost got us killed. So why the fuck we drive man.
No!
We driving down this motherfucking street. We just left her house. We driving down this street and I guess there was a guy, he didn't know what the hell he was on. He was taking a long ass time to turn into his driveway, but we didn't know that. So Venice think,
Okay, but hold up, because y'all, I'm gonna tell you, if we go to the story, we go to the story, right? So, yes, we were leaving my house and we're coming down the street. And I think we were in the middle of moving or whatever. Like, I was in the house all damn day. I was ready to go. So, we're coming down the street and there's a car in front of me. Like, okay, cool. And he pulled on the side of the right side of the street, which is kind of the side that we're supposed to be driving on, but he got really close to the curb. So, I stopped for a second. And as far as I can tell, you have your brakes on. So, you're like, What are you doing? So I'm trying. I'm telling you, I sat there for a good second. Okay, you're not moving. I'ma move for you. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I tried to go around this motherfucking man, and this motherfucker busts a turn, y'all. He turns. So mind y'all. Oh no, he didn't go on the right side because I had to go around him. He kind of got over on the left side,
Right.
which makes sense now for the fact that he was trying to turn, but he didn't have on no turn signal.
It did make
He
sense
was
because that's a wide ass turn. Like you got that where he was at the street. We
Yeah, it wasn't like it didn't make no sense to me. So if you're on the left side of the street and you stopped and you're not going nowhere, there's no turn signal, you're not indicating shit. So as far as I'm concerned, if a car stopped in front of you and they sit there, they're waiting on something or
right.
doing some shit that they ain't supposed to because you're not focused on the road. So as he's on the left side of the road, I try to go around him, and the second I'm in about to pass him, this nigga turns. He turns. So when he turned, and in my peripheral, I see headlights, I turned. I turned, and I kept turning.
This
And I kept
motherfucker
turning.
ain't never. She said, "You not fucking up this car." Like when I tell you, this motherfucker, it was so fast, nigga. I blinked and I had a tree branch in my motherfucking face. Like it was bad. Like it was
Oh
just.
my
And
God.
then we on
I
somebody
didn't
fucking
crash.
lawn. Oh yeah, she
I
didn't
did not
crash. She
crash.
didn't crash. It was just like she was so close to the fucking tree, but it was like it had just hit the car, and then she just was on somebody's lawn, and then the man looking at us like we crazy. I was.
So literally, so as he's turning into me, I turn with him. So I turned into the driveway he was trying to turn into. That's what I'm saying. From where you was at, baby, you could have did that because I did it quicker than you should have. So I turned into the driveway he was trying to go into. I'm
Fuck
on that
quick. That
grass, and
wasn't
I'm in the
quick.
other
That
driveway.
wasn't quick. That was expeditiously, nigga. That was no quick
I'm
turn.
telling you, when I saw them headlights, I said, "Not today. It ain't my time yet. It ain't my time yet." So I'm turning. I'm in the driveway. I'm in the grass. I'm back in the neighbor driveway. And so I open the door. He get the fuck out the car. He to the street. He like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, where the fuck was that
Oh
turn
god.
signal? What do you mean? Like, you talking about, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck was that?
We,
I'm just as confused as you. What the fuck? I'm looking around and shit. Am I still alive? Like, what do you mean? It was just mind boggling, yo. I'm like, ain't no way, boy, get the
that
fuck back in your car, bro.
that shit was an experience. What else happened? Oh, we could tell. I feel like, yeah, who gives a fuck? High school was a motherfucker. Senior year was one of the best fucking years because that shit right there. I feel like if we had cameras on us, that shit would have made great television. When I tell you, motherfucker, prom was a movie. It was fun. It was an experience that it was just like, cause we ain't gonna give nobody no attention, but we gonna give it around that area.
You could give him a fake name, and I know
Right,
exactly who you talking
right.
about.
So Venice was our senior class president, and she and this one girl, I'm just gonna say one girl because it's not. Yeah, this one girl was
We
like
gonna name her BFG. That's what we gonna name her.
BFG. Okay, so her and BFG were just like they always had like animosity, but it never gave like they really was like going to like clash. But you could tell like Venice she was the leader, and you could tell the VFG was a leader in her area. And two motherfucking dogs. If y'all don't understand y'all position, y'all going to clash. So this it was
And
just,
you have to show that smaller dog who the fuck the leader is. Because sometimes dogs get out of line. And me as the big dog, I'm going to put you back in that motherfucker. Continue. Continue. Please
So
do.
it was just a whole thing the whole year. Like homecoming, we had our own winners, and the BFG was running for homecoming, and she intentionally wanted to lose because if she would have won, then she would not have been able to run for prom, which that's what Venice was going for prom. And she had hopes, oh yeah, I'm gonna lose homecoming, but I'm taking that motherfucking prom crown. So that's why I say prom was so intense because it was such a motherfucking like we know the tension between these motherfuckers and argued, went back and forth, did a whole lot of shit. It was like our group versus her group. And it was just like that one moment at prom was just a fucking experience because it was like Venice was confident as fuck, but she wasn't like. I would tell Venice like, "You sure you got this?" And she was like, "I know I got this." And then you would hit a bit the BFG. She would be like, "I got this," and it was just like I didn't know who was what because I know Venice. She really just hung around me and our other old friend, but I knew this other girl. She was real like talkative with a lot of people. So I was like, "Oh, I don't know if the chances." Like I'm like curious, but Venice was confident, and she won that shit. And it was just like a night. It was like, whoa, like this whole motherfucking year. Like I wonder how the BFG felt in that moment. Like that was a really crazy experience because I was like, I didn't know where the fuck the crown was going to go. I was like, whew, what the how did you feel in that moment as the motherfucking like as the person in them shoes, as the vice, as the president, as the person clashing with this person, and then the winner of the fucking crown? Like,
Honestly, and not even to be on no cocky, you know what I mean? I don't know,
mm-hmm.
no. Oh, it's just more so the fact like I know who I am and I know who she is. You know what I mean? In a sense, like as far as the way I carry myself and the way that other people carry themselves, I'm not a bully. I'm gonna put that out there on the floor right now. A lot of times, a lot of her interactions will be like she was a bully. Like, and all honesty, even her being a part of our presidential committee or however the case may be. That's another reason I feel like I personally would have never liked her as a person because I don't like people that try to walk over other people or try to treat other people some type of way because you feel like you hold some type of superiority or whatever delusion you got in your head. I've never been the type to piss somebody else down because I'm having a bad day or I just feel like you're underneath me. For what? Like that serves me no purpose in no way, shape, or form. So that's never been me. So I kind of feel like from the beginning of the year, like it was never really no issue between us. I don't know her; she doesn't know me. But due to her not liking my ex best friend, it was kind of a little tension there that started, and then it became more aggressive when I, in a sense, became the spotlight of attention. If that makes sense, like not even
Mm-hmm.
just with
That
prom or just
girl. That's what she mean. That
yeah,
girl.
yeah. When I was that girl, and it was like you want to be what I am, but you're not. And that's where the issue occurred because it's like these shoes were not made for you, baby. Cinderella slipper only fit perfect, okay? So it's like you can't squeeze them
Them hoofs.
whatever
Them
size.
hoofs. And you can't
You
sleep.
can't squeeze them hooves into this motherfucking Chanel Cinderella slipper, okay? Them red bottoms, okay?
Oh God.
You could keep dreaming though.
Snooze on that shit. But
We have a lot of stories from high school. That'd probably be another topic for another day, y'all. Because
right.
I'm
Oh
we'll
yeah.
be talking y'all heads off for a long time. But high school, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there's a like we didn't have no bad high school experience. Like high school was fun as shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. High school was fun as shit. We had so many funny experiences, so much funny shit we seen. Our teachers was fucking characters. The classmates was fucking characters. I'm telling y'all, that episode is coming very soon.
Very,
So
very, very, very soon.
tune
Because
in.
now that just gave me, oh yeah, nigga, we gonna talk. That's like a hour special, nigga, hour special.
I'm telling
but
y'all. So I want to say thank you guys for listening to us. I know we rambled a little bit in this one, but please give us y'all feedback of, little goofy stuff y'all did as kids that y'all had to realize the hard way or experiences that y'all went through or stuff that y'all think that we did was dumb as hell. By any means, feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and please show us some love. Peace out.